Hey everyone, this is Stevie here, and today we're going to be drawing this. Now, it looks pretty difficult at first, but I think it's going to be pretty easy. So I think we're going to start off by drawing this. So let's go and make a circle of 120 diameter. So we'll select here, and then select this, and 120. Now we're going to finish our sketch, extrude this by, let's see, it's 10 millimeters. So we'll go 10 and press enter. Well, it didn't like that. It wasn't selected, so we'll do 10, enter. There we go. Now we're going to create another sketch on here. And looking at this, you see how we've got those construction lines there. So we're going to do that. So let's just make it. So we'll press X, and then we'll just draw the construction lines on those lines there, since it is perfectly in the middle. Now we need to draw one of these guys right here. So I'm just going to draw a rectangle and offset it by 5 millimeters from this center here. So we will click on line, turn off construction line, draw in, draw down, and finish it. Now we're going to offset this by 5 millimeters and do the same thing over here. Perfect. Next thing we want to do is we know that it has to be 5 millimeters thick because that's right here. So we will offset that from itself as well. So we'll go down here and do -5. Press enter. Now we're just going to trim these little pieces off here. And that's solid. That's good. So we also see that this has a radius of 20 millimeters in there. So we will do that as well. We'll click fillet here and fillet these two to 20 millimeters, and then we are going to finish this sketch. Next thing we're going to do is actually extrude this. So if you look here, the total height of this thing is 30 millimeters, it looks like. That's right here. So we're just going to extrude that by 30 and press enter. And now we are going to add in, there's these two holes on each side, so this hole here and this one here. Each of those has a radius of 20 millimeters. So they look like they're right in the middle there. So we're just going to create a sketch here. And the nice thing about a square is that you see that's the midpoint of that line. So that snaps to there. And we're going to just find the midpoint of this line here. And then when we find them both, it's going to snap right to the center. And we can just type out 20. And boom, just like that. We'll finish this sketch, and then we'll do a sketch on this plane as well, and do the exact same thing. So we're going to find our midpoint there, and bring it down, and then find our midpoint here, and then bring it in, and there we go, 20. Press enter, finish the sketch, and then I'm going to cut out both of these, and press OK. And then the last thing to do is you've got a fillet here. And it's only on the one side, and it's symmetric. So like if you rotated this, that's the same one, and if you rotated it again, that's the same one, and you rotated it again. So we just have to make sure that we do that one little fillet here with the radius of 10. So we're going to go to fillet, select this corner, type out 10, and press enter. And voila, just like that, we are done. Well, not quite yet. You can see we only have a quarter of it done basically. However, there's only one body, and that's an issue. This body is the whole thing. So we're going to go find where we extruded that, and we're just going to click on it again, and we're going to choose new body rather than join. So we're going to press OK there, and now you see we have two bodies. So that's its own entity, which is really good. That's what we wanted, because we're going to go to create here, and we're going to go to pattern and circular pattern. Now, this circular pattern type, you can do features, components, faces, or bodies. We want bodies here because we are going to select body 2. The axis of rotation is simply right about the origin. Let's move that out, and right there. We know that we need 4, so we'll press 4 and press OK. And boom. Just like that, we took something that looked pretty complicated, because when you actually look at it, there's all this symmetry and there's a bunch of dimensions, and we made it really nice and simple. So this right here is our final product. It looks identical to the one that we have drawn, and it's actually pretty easy. You just have to know that you've got the circular tool, and the circular pattern tool, that is, and it's your friend. It definitely helps out in these types of situations, and that's why I chose to make this video, just so that I could demonstrate how we can use it in somewhat of a more practical application. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, comment down below what you'd like to see next, and we'll see you in the next video.